pol pato matime ilo bachule to neno gengeo polle to matime kare ni pol to ne gengeo ento dano ma pol kitika ko ki tuoi kom ki la bonge ne bene dano ne ano ka fricho e chere poro e dugo nyo e chere maro ko kin lo weri ki dok gang tamani noi ti mabe ento no pengio ngo ma ne tika ko kere kome dano chere oriat no dong go voreo dano miara gi funy gi wek ku chak chere oriat karot to yot kum gi ma petuo ko boli ping ka de chak wot me chere oriat ero ni funy mo miara wano funyo dano ma tek adada ni chak ki komwan karo chere uri wa karo chere kum gena jirani wa karo kwange kere rom dano mo kene rajong lo ke joma gitimani gi chere gang kwan gu chere gang kwan gira ento pe gu kwaro nero iti gi kara taj mabejo dok waraga mabejo marom waraga tila mal ento ngej pe wigi kwan ne pe bir ki waraga dana ma pol tiki waraga ma ngej pe wigi ero ni pe gu kwaro ero ni go giana go no giana ana duoni olung to repa kwan onyo miss education ne ana tuko lok matek madai kum kwan ni dano kwan aro min ni chere beri ot kwan nyo chere gang kwan mo ni no kwan kwan ino ngej iket ngej ero ni tich ngej cheu bet ngej mati tich atima matek mada tich atima matek ma kinero chale charo gini dan to ra charo pero wow weng ma wano no lireti kwiyapiny dong ini luong pero mo ke ken mero maluone lire ti kwiyapiny pero mo ke ken mero maluone lire ti kwiyapiny onyiti ka wana duenye kum kwiyapiny widano be loke ka guno ngej mati gina loko widano ti ngej ene loko widano pien yano weko widano nywena ni pien iwigi kono giti ki ngej ma pe ati wigi loke dok ati ka guno ngej mati gin ma loko widano pe lega pe ri kech ngej yech wajo ni ibi ng'eyo ada ci ada pe gonyo in ubi ng'eyo ada ci ada pe gonyo wu gin magonyo dano ena yung ng'ech ma ada ene gonyo dano pe bene lega ti dano ma pul ma pe bene gi ng'eyo waro ba pe gi ng'eyo wa yechu ma wana duo ni ruot wani ma war pe bene gi war ben ento giti ka kuo ma be pian giti ki ng'ech ngeji kum ngo ngeji kum chiek me kwo pamono wachi the principles of life gin tiki ngeji erone the Asians Japanese Indians Chinese Koreans dana maduanta i Asia polagien pegi tie lo Kristo pegi waro yechu peki waro ba ma wana waro ne mukene waro diang i India mukene waro chel bagu chuyo mukene gi waro yedi mukene waro le ma papat i India i kin ping i China ento yot kum gi ti ro mala mal kwo gi ti ro mala mal pien ni gi ngeo chek kwa ko ma wan dano wa pe ngeo ni so kuya pingero benego dano ti ko ilo boni ngejo remo dano ma tekara ngej ka fut pere ci kwo pa dana be po be loke gina me loko kwo pa dana ene ngej mati ana waje ki dana loke ni jui nera ti ko loke yu madon ni mere poko ngej ki kan bere pian gina dana mira lo ngeja ngeje kum jam yo weng ngeje kum nongo chente ngeje kum gwako chente ngeje kum beru ki yot kum ngeje kum Chale tiene kwan ngeji kum timo jame wen ka ngeji no ni pere ti ko pe bere mati no wano titich e chan yelo dana ilok bay gwako yot kumgi meno kakare ma pie oi kum chiente kong ni mi chere oriat pol padano yenyo chiente me chere oriat no kum gidong let pol padano wigi po ni dano miro chere oriat no dong tuo mako kio ene dong gichaka yenyo chiente dana di magi goyo plan me nongo chiente me chere oriat in advance kidong dana di magi chere i oriat karoto yot kum gi ngate mo ni mo pinyi ni ke konye ki chiente me chere karoto yot kume an eno ne pia time bora ngat mo fut pia pinya ni akonye ki chiente me chere for medical check up pay for treatment hiner eno dana ma pol ku pinya chiente me chere for treatment pien ni dong no tuo bolo gi oping komaro ngej donje era yeni ngej karo donje widaro na yot como miera gi gwage yot como miera gi gwak ni ning gi gwago yot com by observing the principles of life ma kwako yot com pien ko tiki principles se ma kwako different areas of life parenting yot com education nyom yema duata every aspect of life tiki its own principles now ma pia ngati mone ko cha yenyo chiente me chiero dong for treatment ka ngat eroni tiki ngech magi mie ngech maber yot kum yar ki gwak an gi fonyo ne yot kum gi gwak okit man you need to have a plan for your health ka ini go a plan me oti get yot kum allocate some money for health padano me oti chiente eroni me chiero for check up kidong me treatment penny me treatment ki ken pien treatment biro no ngi moko ni kumilet ento check up kong you're not sick because you feel you are down dong you can be sick when you are walking and kicking and playing you could be very sick ina dano mogo e winyi no bere mabe mada watu mo pe ento ijo inori to kita mere suddenly perhaps no dong tiki some conditions come chon eno en pe onyo just because you are walking doesn't mean you are not sick just because you are playing around and kicking and yapping and on your feet dong obero tich pawan men ne wafonyo dano me gwako yot kum gi yot kumi pe gwako ki chero riat ka tuoro mrio yot kumi i gwako ki taking preventive measures we tuo pe mri in the first place erone is wisdom hinaro ngech miete kenya matek men ano ni dano go tero yot kum gi chalo priority pe go wer yot kum gi pier betek bot gi no tuo bolo gi oping yot kum gi mier betek bot gi o weri good taking preventive measures where to peo magi that is wisdom observing principles of life in other way so don't teach my Kenya ma a lot of people complain about poverty ket ma wochi ni pe ko mo ke ken madano gi tikere wi logo ni lwere tie kwiyapiny pe ko mo ke ken wi logo ni ilobo mo ke ken bare e kare mo ke ken ka weng pero madit lo ilobo ni ina ye kwiyapiny kumi kech mo ka ila kwiyapiny lobo ni donc dana di ma ini ano gi kin pen giti ka yenyu ngech ka dano gore ino giti ka boko lo ango lok ma pe konyi gi ini ka tiki lok konyi dano ni ini ni chali la ming mo chali la tika waka ki ngej mi dikere ni ina ke kwana ma da ko ne biro konyo ko gi imiro miri ki fony kid me wek ko bed maber gen nok neno chali ini tika wake mer mere peko eno da eno ni en kuya ping mo te lokon en eno ene weko dan time kit eno ni pien ngat ma tiki ngej ngat ma wiyo yape maber ma ngej o setting that person free ngat eno ni ti open to learning from anyone, anywhere, anytime. Kwiyapiny weko dhano gibedo closed-minded. Giloro wigio to ideas, especially from certain kinds of people. For example, kachalo dhano madongo. Jomo teki peke mero winyo lok palo tiano matiano. Kere loko no bayo. And yet, in the principles of life, respect no one. Pe bene ngiyo mga pa ngat mo, pe bene war ngat mo, pe wat pa ngat mo bene. They work for you if you observe them. If you work so hard, you get the results. If you're smart in your thinking, you get the results. If you respect people, you get the results. If you're humble, you get the results. If you're proud, you also get the results. If you're indisciplined, you also get the results. You know, life serves you based on how you observe its principles. If you're not disciplined, you will reap the results of indiscipline. Ka in pay your image in dano, you will surely reap the results. These are principles. You don't need prayer to observe the principles of life. You need knowledge. You need to know the principles first. Only then you can observe them. Nyana loke. Don't want it to take. Ma pia dano chako kong chera wai chente. Ni dong me gwa ko yot kum. Plan ngoma ini tikere me gwa ko yot kumi. Wa chak te kenyo no kong nero. Itiki emergency plan mo manika icha ni malero makola tien mo e gang. Ibi chwalo la tien ene odyat. Keje ikor ni kong malero mako chi chako go chim ki uncles, aunties, omien won la tien nyo lumigi won la tien ni okwanya ke chente ba ko ranga ko meler gilte odyat. What are the plans for preventing instead of curing? Now, the problem is a lot of people want to cure rather than prevent. Yet, wisdom dictates that prevention is better than cure. In fact, I like telling people, we must always prevent what can be prevented so that we don't cure what may never be curable. We must prevent what can be prevented so that we don't waste resources trying to cure what may never be curable. A case in point, we all know only HIV is a virus, makilo AIDS. HIV is not the disease, it's the virus. Makilo the disease called AIDS. Now we know only AIDS is not curable. The disease is AIDS. Caused by the virus called HIV. Now we know that disease is not curable, but can be prevented. Now, can atamono be so careless or contracting the virus HIV, makilo AIDS, chila chendo chako running around trying to cure what is not curable. That is not wisdom. That is ignorance. So the principle also of life, why you need inidaro mire gire? Inidaro mire preventing what can be prevented. That is wisdom. So that you don't waste resources trying to cure what may never be curable. Another case in point is cancer. We know cancer is not curable. But cancer can be prevented. Cancer kado o stage money, pedong chang, kado o stage money. But yo mapol tie me gengo cancer as mapol. Moke ne charo jemma ini chamo gi dane kana gi mero jemma gi wa nero. Ki jemma gi wa ting yo in a wine. Chamo go kono fast food. Kono modern food, the so-called modern food. Some people think they are so civilized kagiri ka chamo gwera mage wa mo. Kitamo ni kwero go bedo ming. Metalo gwero chi guro ne o ka chamo ne. Unyo bio mo nyim. Nene ki chiero ki gwero ka chamo. Kitamo ne giano bedo ming. Giano no pegedi civilized. Now, with our civilization, with our so-called civilization, nen kita dong watika tawa kere ki tuo mapol. Wado doctor pege new types of cancers material lo. You know, these are things ma wana ye watika creating wane kombwa through our lifestyles. Piani wa pere ka observing the principles of life Makwako the different aspects. Nobody needs to tell you ni, mire guakuri, o mire luakumi, ibet maleng, ibet smart, wek tuopo maki. Irony is a principle of life. You go against it, you don't need prayer. You get the consequences immediately. You're a prophet more like Piri, meaning you still need to observe the principles of life. So, success in life has to do with observing the principles of life. Success in any given field. Ini yubu pire. Come on, pire tum. You must refuel. O mire nong yo mo piek mo ka wek pire chi akoti dai. No matter how much you pray, mo miet. That's a principle. Ni pire miro mo wek oti eno ni se principle. Nobody can change it through prayer or fasting yo korongo peltime. You need it. Kaya tiyo lega ni tap chere will mo pire bongwayo without lega mo ke. It's a matter of principle. Nero. So a lot of people are in churches praying over things ma genro mo tiyo kono through observing principles of life. The best way to pray to God and robao kunyi ki wisdom, ki yaro, ki diro, ki strength. May observing the principles of life. A lot of people substitute prayer for the principles of life. Tamani lega, but you work nero dano tiyo uri lega, dano ki sacrificing, jema nok magiti kere uri lega ni piani. They think they can buy favor. They think they can buy success. No. Success is a result of observing the principles of life in any given area of life. A successful farmer observes the principles of life regarding farming. You have to clear the garden, plant good seeds, weed the garden, water the seeds, take care of your garden, and you get results. Principles. You don't need prayer. Ka lega bino de lega ba mera wek dong o blessing in wek dong chemo check maber. Pian after you have done all your part, you observe the principles. There's nothing more you can do apart from praying. You will have done all the things ma within your control. So we need to educate our people. Matek adada. Now I have so many issues with the church. The church. A lot of people Magachari church are extremely ignorant of the principles of life. Extremely ignorant. Lutero mapolo akwano kedi makere mago feeling matiro kwan gipian every time they were praying. Praying and fasting. Every time they're praying. Yesu lege we got ping ru tian mapolo lento diko cho diko a charga teach. Charga tuchu jiri. Kien ping wore kien ping naka ka tieto kwena mabe meke me polo madong no tie kien dano. Neno loki. Dong wano tamani wano belega mera lega ke kenchi yot kumbiri gangwa. Wabelega lega ke kenchi lo tiana wagi dako mera riak. Wabelega lega kenchi dano kwano. No. Lega does not substitute our responsibilities. If you have a wife, you have children, you have a family, you need to look after the family. As a matter of principle. No matter how much you pray, you need to take your kids to school. Prayer is very good. The problem is how we pray. That is the problem. A lot of people, what they call prayer, and they are handing over their responsibilities to God. They think God will come and look after their children. If you pray to God to give you money, God answers prayers in many ways. God can give you someone who will help you get that job. Robang po biro physical ni and job nan job dong en. No. Robang kama lega padano largely through people. Now the problem is most of us do not recognize those people through whom he answers our prayers. Some people pray when Leka gidong robang gamo through the people batingat gini. But they cannot recognize the potential in that person. Ningat in romo konyao karapabe. God can send that person to you, but it is now your responsibility again to observe another principle of life relating with that person. Yoko chual in kama ine mero biriani. Wek do nongi teach man ero. Ngata mo po bimbo ni job na teach and biniti. You have to leave your place of prayer and go look for what you want. Along the way, you will meet those people. Mero ba ambe chualo gi me konyo in. If you cannot recognize them, you will pass them on the way. In a lot of people are very ignorant about the principle of life. God is a God of principles. And God never goes against his own principles. He never goes against them. Never. Jomagin yang maber, kita ko operates on principles. They will never ask questions nipping on monoroba. Dako chwala yusu kato pe dana dak free. Yet he is the supreme. You could just say, let me just forgive them. Because of principles. God is a God of principles. God had established ni wek balo lakke no remove your o. Remove your o. Ka remove po o bal pe lakke. Wek those days dano ni go le. Gingolo le remone o. Chinong bal lakke. Joma gingeo principles mabe. Pegi penye la penye pingoro dok yun eh. Pingoro bang po gengo ifo ki chamo nyigyat chane. God is a God of principles. He respects his own principles. He never goes against them. So wano ti matek me lako ko pa nano. Ko tiki so many principles in different areas, but leadership, family, parenting, education, agriculture, health, social life, culture, so many areas tiki down principles. But the general principles are applied across all those areas. But they apply differently in different areas and different cases. We all know ni life demands that dano go be discipline, dano be humble, dano ti matek, dano pe go be proud, dano go relating kilo wedi ki maber, dano go cho kodi magi miero kayo ni. In simple terms, in summary, check my query when can be summarized into just one sentence ni, you reap what you sow. Whatever you sow, you reap. Now the problem is people sow the wrong seeds and then start praying to reap the right seeds, the right fruits. And yet God is a God of principles. You first sow the wrong seeds. Lotiro nigi do ki the wrong knowledge. They start going to nightclubs, going with men, going with women. Now you start praying, oh God, transform my children. I want to reap good fruits. You had all these years to sow the right seeds in their lives. You did not. Now you are praying, yet the damage has already been done. This is a problem. So the foundational principles of life are very important. Ni impacting wilu tino magi tino we ko don kere wige. Foundational principles. These are the principles ma apply across all fields. At any time, you need those principles. Discipline is one of them. Humility tikine. Hard work tikine. Smart work tikine. You need wisdom. You need knowledge. You need understanding. Those are some of the foundational principles. Now, there are some other principles ma you can teach people 11 money, don't go 11 money. If a lady wants to get married, she can now be taught about her. But ma pia o kunono mi arkifonye the foundational principles of life. Ma ino mi don't get a lobo ini. Ini dana wa don be dana matino e don ning. You need the principles. Ini ano loke. So ignorance of the principles of life eno wa dana kitika kuoker ni. Ini ano want eniba. Kenero anki in. Ini ano families wana aki ye. We are struggling so hard, maybe reversing the conditions at home. In other way, we were born into those settings. There are things man unyoro wape kutimo. Weko one watika struggling food watin me wek gay wa bit gay maber. We are laying foundation man unyoro wana umyaragu laying before we were born. We are doing it now. Because we understand some of the principles man they never understood. Gungeo, but they did not understand the principles. That's why they did not observe them. You know, we have to lay the foundation ourselves. That's why we are struggling. Anyway, no pe miere tuki kuni pian foundation mo pe magi lengiri. Miere ini lengin ki kumi. Pe in kini kong. Kidong pe family wu. Anyway, not forgetting your own immediate family. Lutino ni bidon. They have to be dharma will be. But you have to lay the foundation yourself. This is a problem. Ini ano loki kira tekre. Maka wano beru ming. Lutino wano gi beru right le wano. Kit. Ini ano settings I wanna dong ye settings e pe yot. Iye jo yo kuoni ki kwa wang. Koma yo pere iye. Ini iye je yori. Dana bene lwenyi kumirake dana makene dok chơi ki yere bene ki nini chalo kunyi pere. So iye jo yo kuoni in ki kumi. Kama inen pe ki leng iri foundation mo ki ken me kwa mati. Loke tek madaba. Neno doki kira tek kore. Ini ana waji loka moni iwango pa chula waji ni noro kira. In kira ngeu ping ni ning kai la chan. Dana nena ki moni pira. Ngata me wunyi riya kani rikonya. Ngata me wunyi pira. So gam umyerke you foundation bi mabe ma dana oh nyire ne. Then people will believe what they see. First before they believe what they hear. What do they see? Gang gi nano tinani. So bad ne beru dit my wilo tiro me laying foundation me ka in pe timo. No imi otwan pe ko mo ki do tiro ma pela do tiro wi rem nen do tiro wi rem pian go be tio te mano mira ina ye ting ken ting wi you become a burden to them. Pian ne you did not observe some principles when you should have done. Ne kira pe ko dit kire. Ene we ko chan dong kwang ya kwai kum dano generational poverty. Nero. Pianne lo nyuro peko timo, peko observe certain principles when they had the time. Di kwange wilo tino. Oi poi malo tino mero karing walo nyuro dake. Nero loke. Malo ye chado pek mo dano wen kika guni chimi gangat man korongo oh jo koronga oh job ngo oh everyone in kikan wachete bidi kere bene romo watimo kere gi mopi in kiri do. Ma you feel the weight. Inono pek te miti wi pek mo ma pelare. So mama pemiro wano ko uno ko me tu. Guak audio eni maber adada. En ma loko ini. Guak kamo ma po beruin nero. Ini tike gum ni ana loko kiri directly. Hien dana ma puli bi logo ni. They like when they give access to me like this, but they don't have the access. So why don't you matek? Well, loka no chak nen ki kum wan ken wan nen away chak America in chak kon ki in mok tamoni ana be biro kitin. Then act on tammi mokoni by observing the principles of life and lay the right foundation. Wek lo tiro ni pe gubitin te ma pek bada ma ini tione. Yu kamo pere e tingo te en ma wano tione nero pian ni te ma pe wan na mir no wating. Nuri ma wano balwa wiyo nero. Ka pe tiki kero ka pe tiki ka chunye pe tek. Pero ma wot ki ye chiro ni wi na. You crash. Lo ke tek ba. Lo ini lo ke mira nyama ba. Tien ti so philosophical ti deep. Ti deep ma pelare. Man waluoni unpacking life Yaro iko nero. So wek ana git ken man wano metiki wat wani kon wangi ni jambe ni wang chaka ke wan jamba bayo marajo wang bena chaka ke wan ken wa guard your thoughts because your thoughts guide your actions, and your actions guide the results you get. The results you get guide kita ini bi ko kiri kuoni. Ini ana loke, ini ana loke, ini ana loke, ini ana loke.